It was general knowledge that sometimes if you know, I work on cars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got my CLP. If you already seen my first video, dedicated accounts, obviously, you're going to be transporting whatever all over the 38 states, I think. What's up, champs? So we are here in the hotel, and I'm a little bit ashamed. Why are you interested? Or if you're already a truck driver, why are you a truck driver, or why are you interested? My number one focus is that, and that's the same when I started driving. I was only focused on that. I had no. I'm good. Straight line. All you got to do is keep all you got to do is keep it in line. Now, if you run into me, I'm very positive. I like to laugh. I like to joke. And this second group that I got held back at, is that you? That's you, isn't it? What's up, champs? I back home here and I slept like a baby in my own bed. I gotta tell you, it's good to be back home. Things have happened, getting my CDL, getting my truck, going out there for my very first week, which has already been passed. Mind is your greatest enemy when it comes to out here. It'll tell you you don't want to do this anymore. So you have these blackout curtains that are really good. They do a great job, so you don't have to worry about. What is up, champs? Champion Trucker, and pretty much just making a video as to why I'm leaving Schneider. To leave space in a door. Like they had like a little and then yeah, should be good. So let's see. To have 500,000 miles on a 2014, that needs to be replaced. Now Cisco is the largest food. Now that was a long day. I worked 14 hours. I worked my butt off. I did pretty much like 2 loads in one day. Well, you know, does the money make up for the bull, right? And one thing I told my trainer at Cisco, I from M__ or maybe just _FL, he said, hey bro, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. It's been a minute. We hit a threshold. We hit a threshold, which is 1,000 subscribers. And pretty much what it is it like you pick up the ramp and you have like a guiding system. Well, at McLean, we just had a bear. Oh yeah, that was my biggest deterrent, and he was just like, why don't you just wait a month, you know, kick it with with Cisco. You're putting people out on the road. You're getting people out on the road that need to that I got me. Let's go ahead and focus up a little bit right there. The Blue Parrot. Yeah, I spend now $200 just to get gas, which is, it sucks. I used to only have to pay $80. Watch me work. Offload this thing. A little bit better. I got married. I had my daughter. I did everything correct, but it just does not play like that anymore. You're not gonna get all the training. And I didn't really need all the training. I knew how to stack boxes. I knew how to wheel it in. My body wasn't. What is up, champs? Champion Trucker coming back at you with a new video. And I am excited to say it's been officially 1 year driving a semi. So I got my CDL June 9th, 2021. Today, when this video release, it's June 9th, 2022. I'm going to tell you guys my experiences, what I wish I'd known before jumping into the trucking industry. Am I going to stay with it? What company was the best out of the 5 that I went to within the year? All that and more in this video. Roll that intro. Alright, so the number one thing that I wish I'd known before jumping into the trucking industry is how many people will lie to you. The industry is nothing but I don't know, I wish I knew, or you're going to have to figure it out. And this industry isn't cookie cutter situation majority of the time. Majority of the time you're going to have to create your own solution, and that has been a tale as old as time from company to company as I went to each one of them. And so the next thing that I wish I knew before jumping into this industry is that it's the major trap. It's a major trap. Why? Because once you spend a year in the industry, you taste the money that you have gotten from either that one company or multiple companies. You don't want to look back. It's kind of like a video game where you get halfway through and realize, dang on it, I'm not really enjoying this, but the story is kind of like somewhat good and I want to see it through. Well, personally for me, I don't want to leave trucking because I feel like this story is just getting good. The very first year is the lowest amount that you'll ever make within the trucking industry, I'm told. And my potential to either be an owner operator or a lease operator, whatever I want to do, is there if I want it in the future. So I'm putting together a 5-year plan. Now, when it comes down to the last thing, and I'm only gonna make 3 things because this video will be quite long if I list everything that I knew, that it would damage relationships around me, that being my parents, or like, it didn't damage so much my parents, it's just I'm gone a lot, but more so a more intimate relationship like my ex-wife. And I mentioned this in probably 3 videos, that trucking will strain your relationship. If there was not I remember a comment, if your relationship wasn't sturdy to begin with, well, it will shake and break by the time you hit the road. And a lot of people want to sit here and pretend that, oh, my relationship's strong. Get through your first year and see where you're at personally, and then you can go ahead and come up with the decision of where your relationship stands, because a lot of people say, oh, I guess I'm the outlier. That's good. Be the 1%. Everybody wants to be the 1%, but not everybody gets to be the 1%. So that's a little bit of the things I wish I knew before jumping into the trucking industry. Which was the best company, and what am I going to do? Am I going to continue trucking? Well, I kind of gave away the answer. So when it comes down to the best company, drum roll please, it would be J.B. Hunt. They have a lot of issues, not a lot of issues, they have quite a bit of issues when it comes down to their equipment and whatnot. But my experience by far with the communication and management, at least on my end, on my account that I was on, and going back to, it was good. I can't say that Schneider, or excuse me, the Orange Company, I don't trust them. They always send me information to come back. I would never trust them. The kind of energy that you get from the Orange Company is nothing but military, and as a prior military service man, I don't want that experience anymore. Cisco, I've already made my ill will griefs about that. I will never again, never. McLean, it was great, actually. To be honest, it would have been up there, but unfortunately they get a lot of complaints about running their logs over the hours. So it's illegal, don't do it. And unfortunately, I can't work for a company that has little to no morals, you know. And then I guess the most recent one that I work for, which is Performance Food Group, you're not going to get a video on 1 month review, 2 month review, whatever, because number one, their equipment will set you up for an accident, at least where I was. And then I was missing quite a lot of money out of my checks, and I asked, when will I get it? When they couldn't give me an answer. And I can't work for a company that isn't going to pay me consistently. Like, what's the point of me working if half the time I'm gonna get paid underpaid, or I don't know. And then also, like I said, their equipment was, I'm not going to, you can check out my TikTok. I put it on my TikTok. it was a dangerous situation of their equipment being faulty, and it could have destroyed my CDL, and it could have potentially killed somebody else. I'm glad that a old Dominion driver flagged me over to tell me that one of my landing gears, it seemed like they both rolled up, but I guess a pin rattled out and one of the legs fell down while I was driving. And old Dominion guy was like, you know, hailing me over like desperately, and because it was like this close to the ground, literally just that close to the ground. And it wouldn't be the only trailer that I had to deal with that issue. So yeah. Now, in conclusion, would I still be truck driving? Will I still continue to be a champion trucker? Hell yeah, baby. 18-wheeler on the road is nothing, it's not something that is fun all the time. It's truly a career, and this career is something that pays the bills well. This upcoming year, I'm going to document, and my goal is to stay with one company, period. I cannot move anywhere, and this is a chance that I am, or the challenge I'm giving myself for this year. I've jumped around to multiple companies. I should know by now, at least out of the ones that I chose, which one to settle down for, at least for a year. And I've chosen the one that has the best slogan, and my boss said I could come on back, which is JB Hunt, Drive Like a Champion. So you guys will see vlogs, you'll see you know, stuff that I do within this company. And I believe, like, at least in the Indianapolis location, in the Armor Eckridge account, my boss is hands down, from what I've experienced, one of the best out there, that'll keep up with good communication. He'll make sure that things are right. I remember when my truck broke down completely in not West Virginia, it was Maryland, and he set me up in a hotel, very nice hotel, extremely nice hotel, and took care of me. You know, and of course, yeah, he had to do something, but like, he didn't have to put me in that nice hotel, but that was nice. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, trucking is not your average job. So you can judge anybody on this platform. The reality is a lot of other truck drivers choose not to be YouTubers. They don't want that responsibility, or they don't envision that in their lives. And I gave videos over the past year to help a lot of you guys out, but more so to help myself out, discover myself. You know, I transformed a lot. You know, I looked at myself as I grew and grew and grew, and I saw myself be something different. My attitude changed, and I saw when I was a little baby in the beginning, and now I get in a semi like it's a normal thing. I know how to back to, like, in a freaking like clustered, all messed up mumbo jumbo Pilot, Loves, truck stop, whatever, in like 3 minutes, because it took a lot of practice. It took a lot of practice, but it had more to do with determination, that I didn't want to fail when I knew I can do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, trucking isn't for everybody, but if you made it within your very first year, it truly should go up from there, because you get a lot more things open to you in your life. You know, if you want to be an owner operator, me personally, I'm gonna wait about 4 or 5 years, let things hopefully calm down. I don't know, the economy might stay how it is, in the next 3 to 5 years we might be in a recession. So I'll analyze and see if I want to be an owner operator at that time. But you know, I know one thing: drive like a champion. And dang it, why couldn't I come up with that slogan? Dang, JB Hunt, drive like a champion, man. Hey champs, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.